Hey, bitches.
Hello.
Or just bitch, just one.
Right?
Hey, bitch. Jessica will be back in a second. She's just grabbing something to drink. What are you up to? How was your day?
Oh, I'm actually really tired. So I'm gonna try to be really awake. So I'm
Okay.
drinking like do you
An
ever have
Arctic
these
vibe. What is that?
the Celsius? They're like all those bit like well, it's energy, all those energy drinks say they're supposed to be healthy, but this one I don't know. Like I don't know. It's
Essential energy and metabolizes body fat. Okay, okay. Good
I
luck.
mean,
Good
Houston
luck.
drinks it too. Um
Probably makes them crash.
But yeah, try to be awake. Try to be awake.
All right. Well, good luck to you. I like your sweatshirt. That's super cute.
It's Barbie.
I love that like old school like sweatshirt material.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
it looks like. Is it that like softer like
like
yeah.
it's new, but it feels like it's old.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I love it. I love
like
it. The Barbie is so cute. Hi,
uh,
teen. Welcome, babe. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if I want these today or not. I don't know if I need them
uh,
yet. Anyways, all right. So we are in week 1 of our May book that we just started.
mhm.
Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Paige Toon. This week we read chapters 1 through 9. And we will get started with that shortly when others show up,
Yeah,
including Jessica.
how was your week?
Good week. We went to a strawberry farm, which is
Which
actually kind of
one?
appropriate. We went to a place called Kenny's Strawberry Farm
Oh, okay.
down
Haven't
here
heard that one.
in Fallbrook, so a little further down than we are. So we're Murrieta, then there's Temecula, and then Fallbrook. So
Okay.
it's kind of like a great area for a bunch of them. But anyways, the guy there, Kenny, he runs the farm kind of with his family, and he gave all the kids the tour, and kids were great. They asked a million questions and had a lot of
Fun.
fun, and then they got to do strawberry picking at the end. So that was a lot of fun actually for everybody, and super informative, including for me. So it was perfect.
Awesome.
It was perfect to do this week while I'm starting our new book about like orchards and things,
Oh yeah,
a strawberry farm. So
yeah,
that
yeah.
was quite fun. We have a huge flat of like what feels like 1,000,000 pounds of strawberries, but it's not. However, we're gonna get some canning jars and make
I was
some.
gonna ask like, how are you gonna are you gonna preserve it
Yeah,
and
we'll
all that?
preserve it. We haven't done preserves on our own in like quite a while, so figure
I've
I don't want
never
these to
done
go
them.
bad. You never
No,
done it? Oh my gosh, canning is super easy too, like really easy.
it is.
So it's just a little consuming, a little time consuming.
Well, then you need all the space if you're doing like a lot of the chart. But you have like a
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
island and
we
all
have
that.
enough counter space for what we're doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
for it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Fallbrook is where Caitlin's sister is.
Oh.
Yeah, I ran
Oh.
into her neck of the woods there and had fun over at a farm. It was great, and the strawberries are just so good right now. So
Is
good.
it
And then like we did a little shopping right after, so they sat in the car and got even hotter. And when like warm strawberry, oh, so good.
is it when is peak season?
Right now.
Oh, it is peak. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So he said that they start planting in October. They can start picking in December. And he said like peak is spring anyway.
That
Um,
makes sense.
after they, kind of flower. But he said they do have like some that they're kind of always flowering, and then they'll be
Mhm.
done with that, I think, in July. So it'll be done in July. So we're kind of like we got in like toward the end of it where they're all like very ripe and really, really yummy. So
Very nice.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. So anyway, super fun.
And then you're prepping for is
Early Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Is
cheers with
anyone else pretending they're Mexican today?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Usually we,
Nope.
have like tacos, burritos, whatever, but we didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it this year. I don't know. It's on our calendar, but it's hiding behind a box of recycling stuff that I need to take out. So,
I used to like going to Acapulco. when that was around.
You
It was a
did.
yeah.
You've said that like a few times.
I probably did
I feel like
because
you
that's
say
how
it
much I
every
miss
year,
it.
and
That's
shit.
embarrassing. Okay, I gotta stop. This will be my
Good.
last year I say that.
No, you should go though. Like actually go.
No,
You do the
no,
most,
the
right?
restaurant that's closed. They don't have that anymore.
Like any of them? I
I
don't
guess
know.
I could
Hi,
find
Nora.
one. Go
Welcome,
on a
babe.
search. Go on the search for the last Acapulco.
Hope Katrina's here too. Welcome.
But it won't be the same because it's not on the water.
Mm.
That's what made it. And then
Yeah,
the
it was
mariachi
special
band.
right on the marina there. Or
My
pond.
dad once, because I really did not like um attention. Like when they do, like happy birthdays and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
as a kid, you try to sink and hide, or some. I was a sink and hider, but he like paid the mariachi band one day, like when we were at Acapulco. Like you tip them and then they come around your table, and they
Yeah.
play like a couple songs. And yeah, I was mortified.
It was close to your birthday, and he's like, "Let's do
No, he
this."
just did it just for fun, just for
Oh,
funsies.
yeah. If you don't like being put on the spot, that's something to do, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But he was laughing at me, saw me like get all red, and that was
Jessica, do you like being put
hilarious.
on the spot for your birthday?
I don't care for it.
You don't care. Okay. All
I'd rather
right.
not be put on the spot for it.
Okay, yeah.
Rather not. Okay. Okay. So you do have a preference, but you just don't mind either way. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean,
Oh,
if somebody puts me on the spot, they put me on the spot for it. I'd rather
oh
not
wait.
be put on the spot.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Pause.
come and go.
So, should we do the bingo thing?
Yeah. So I was gonna say, Dominique set up a bingo for everybody this week, right?
My first time doing it, guys. So, hopefully,
Do you have a bingo card to send everyone?
yeah. So there's yeah. So
Okay.
whoever wants one, we send it through
Yeah, we send it through Messenger, and you guys
Messenger.
will
Okay.
not always have had a message come through from Dominique quite yet. So make sure you check your message requests when she sends a bingo card to you.
So just type bingo so I know who to send it to.
There you go. Type in bingo bees, and she will send you a card. It's fun. I love when y'all play bingo. And then Desiree has the little bingo giveaways, and I'm not sure if she had a picture of it. She was going to see if she did.
I am so lost today. Here we go.
I don't remember if it's like a pin, like a bookish
No,
pin or keychain or something, but we shall see. So
I know what to do.
we've got
Oh.
a few. So you can go ahead and just start sending those out while I chit chat.
Will do that.
Oh, you know I'm always down.
I know. Always down for bingo. We always have fun. Yeah. Got to do that before we get started, before I say something you guys could have marked off.
Well, I was about to. That's what made me think about it. So I was like,
Good
oh,
job.
that was something.
Good job. All right.
Okay.
Was that one of those flavored water bottles?
Yeah, it is.
You keep cutting out, babe. Like freezing for a second.
Here we go.
I don't understand what's going on.
You having some good weather?
Beautiful weather, actually.
I see you're in a little spaghetti strap.
Yep, that's why I'm wearing this.
It's toasty. Dean asked, is anyone
And it's already
near where this is set
97. It's still 97 degrees inside her terrarium.
97.
And they just cut off about 3 minutes ago.
Wow. Okay, so we are set in Indiana with our main character
I do love them, Rebecca.
being from England. And you're asking if anyone is from there or lives currently near that area in Indiana.
So I was with my friend. So do you remember we read the one book? I forget which one it was. It's like on the tip of my tongue. But the woman's name was Nadine also. Do we remember? Was that the Christmas book? The Shopaholic? Where Nadine, there's like a Nadine that was questionable.
Shit.
Okay? Well, I remember because my friend's name is Nadine because
Okay.
she's from England, and I was with her this weekend, and I was laughing because I told her I was like,
This is your
"This is the
book.
second." I was like, "This is the second book we read with a Nadine who's stealing a guy," and she was cracking up.
Those
And
Bill
then
Gaines.
she was like, "Well, where is this Nadine from?" And I showed her. She's like, "Oh yeah, I grew up like that's like a town or so over from her." So, thought that was funny. Want to share that little tidbit.
That is funny. Interesting.
Because it's not well, yeah, I guess not too much, or not a very common name. Maybe over
No,
there.
I've only heard it like maybe a few times.
And she does go by Nadine, not Nadine. And well,
Oh, nutting.
yeah. But
Okay.
wondering if it's the same for the book or not.
Nutting. If you're listening to the Audible, I'm pretty sure she said the same as you.
Okay.
I was doing both today while I was reading this morning. I liked her English accent, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and do both.
I'm liking the English accent she's got.
Yeah. Do you like practice words like in English, like in an English accent, like as you're reading, if you know it's like an English accent, do you like just like repeat them, or is that just me?
No, I can't say I do.
Okay, so it might just be me who's over here like over practicing shit for no reason.
Yeah, I can't say I do.
I only got 3 out so far.
Oh my goodness.
Nora's next.
Anyway.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I've never been to Indiana. So
trying to think if I've ever been there.
Indiana.
I've traveled so much.
I know I have not. I can say that for a fact. Will you be going through Indiana?
we're gonna go really fast through it.
Oh, okay.
She's like, no, my ex Satan is here in Indiana, so we're definitely just gonna quickly get through. We're not stopping. We're gonna no
So
break.
I've sent it to the people that said I see bingo are Rebecca, Teen, Caitlin, and Nora. Oh, wait, I guess I went to you, Jessica.
Rebecca, Teen, Caitlin, Nora, Jessica. I know Anissa is here.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
And also Katrina is here. So you can just send those.
All right. Yeah, I guess I.
Yeah. Remember, if you guys are watching and you have a bingo card, it can be related to just our regular bitches shenanigans, and it also can be related to the book. So, plus a bunch of you are in it. So keep up your shenanigans, and we'll add you to the bingo card. Let's see.
Yeah, I heard our dryer go
you're a
off.
shopaholic, she said. You're right. Damn, that was fast. Hi, Odin. Are you just watching? She's down in Florida on vacation. I say she's down in Florida like she's never in Florida. They drove all the way down and on vacay so they can go to a show tomorrow. So, hi, Anissa.
All right, let me know if I've missed anybody, but you guys all should have one.
So you do the like the repeating the words too? I need to be your travel buddy. Where are we gonna go? I accidentally Dominique and I laugh about this too because we both do the same thing. But like when we're around people who have an accent, we sometimes accidentally repeat it out loud to them as if we have the same accent. So, you know, taking me out of this country isn't always the best idea.
Totally not on purpose.
It's not on purpose. But yeah, I absolutely think we should start with Scotland. I don't mind that.
Hey, I'm down to join.
Yeah, the Scottish accent is great. We just need to do our like bitch trip, like our first out of country bitch trip. It needs to be Scotland. That's that.
Oh, that's why for Katrina.
That would be a lot of fun.
I've actually been there.
It's awesome being able to read in different accents.
It's been a few years I've been there.
When was the last time you were in Scotland? Fucking Shakespeare or Eliza Doolittle.
Early 80s.
Oh God, it's been a while.
Oh,
Like you said, it's been like a little while. That's like a while. Okay.
time for a repeat.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
they do for a repeat there. Yeah, exactly.
All right, everybody should have. Do you want one, Tosh? Or
A bingo card? Did you send me one, or did you just send me the thingy?
no? I did. No, I sent you the thing, so I would have nowhere to click. But I can send you one right now.
Okay, yeah,
so you don't click the wrong one.
I mean, I might.
Or not the wrong one, but one that somebody already had.
Don't just start hitting bingos.
What
Got
it.
Rebecca, it's been a very long time since I've been there. So
yeah,
I don't know how well of a tour guide I would be.
Right. She's not. Over there's the base. I remember that. They got food on it. Pack your bags, ladies, right?
Oh.
I'm loving it. Aw, Kaylin, tell my baby hello. I love that. Like my English accent, I really try to like tame it down so I'm not like that person who's copying the English accent, but I never know if it's good enough because I then get super stage fright. So if somebody asks me to read out loud with an English accent, it's very difficult. Like even when I'm reading to the kids, I have a hard time with it. And they don't care what the fuck I sound like. But I still have a hard time.
Well, because then you're going to meet somebody who has the accent. They're like, no, that's not how it's done.
Oh, that's interesting.
You're doing it wrong. That's not the way my mom sounds.
Right? They start meeting people from all over the world and they're like, wow, your accent is terrible.
Watch Mom show them how it really sounds.
That's about right. Okay, you start doing your research right now. Start brushing up on your Scotland research. I went in, nope, not in 2020, when I was 20 years ago, in spring with my grandmother. We took that kind of circular tour starting down in London and going up through Wales into Scotland and back down. Right. Best trip. And it's a great one that you can do with kids.
Beautiful trip.
It was a great trip. Mm-hmm. We saw
I know when we went to Germany on my last go around, I had married a German wife. And he showed us to the different forts and all that stuff there.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
That's super cool. We did see a lot of like old churches and chapels and things like run down like the rubble, like throughout England and Scotland, which is just so dang fun. I don't know what it is, but I am obsessed with churches. Everywhere I go,
their structure is just
they're beautiful,
so intricate, like the old ones. Like
yeah, absolutely. Like when we go over to Boston, CJ has to go again for work. So when we go over, I'm going to be back at it again, fucking around and looking for all those churches that are fantastic. So cool. And it is fun. I love going there for those specifically. Anyway,
just so much like everything, all the.
Mm-hmm. If anybody wants to go to, meet me up in Boston for like 2 days in June. I'm sure my sister won't, even though I asked her to.
How far is that from
Florida?
Yeah.
Just like half the states up.
But like flight wise, it can't be too far. Flight?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Probably just like a few hours.
Yeah, just pop on.
My family picked on me so bad when I went to college because I picked up a bit of a Southern accent. Didn't have it for very long after we moved away, though. Like
that was
in college.
I have noticed you tend to pick up accents from wherever you live.
Yeah.
If you're there long enough.
Yeah. So my neighbor, when she moved next to me. I was little, like 4th grade, and she had an older sister that was there just for a few months. I met her, and then she went off to college, to Boston, and then she came back, and she had just Boston accent, and we just were laughing, and she just kept making fun of her, and we kept saying like, "Okay, stop! Like it's fake." But no, to this, like she sounded like that for the
No.
rest. Like even after she moved out, she moved back here, still had the same Boston accent and everything. It was, I guess maybe some just don't leave you once you get it. I don't know.
Is Boston hella far? I like that you said hella. Anna's not here to hate on it though. Love anything heritage and architecture and new places. Yeah,
Mhm.
so do I. And there are so many places in England, Scotland that just, you don't get here because our history just isn't as long. So
We're a baby.
yeah, we still really are. I'm sure you came across loads of different accents while touring the UK. Yeah, we really did. It's really difficult, and they know all the different accents. It's like being in the United States, and like all your different like state accents and like different than like dialects from those
Oh
like
yeah.
accents too. So it's like when they're your own country, but over there is like, well, I know exactly like which one this one is and where that one is, and over here like I don't know. It's just it either sounds heavier.
Or there's that one that's like, what is it? I come
Oh, you're
across.
in the UK, so you
Oh,
get it. Okay. Where in the
Well,
UK?
that's like
so
in
or
Germany, you
what
got different dialects
Mhm.
or what would you
in
call your
Germany,
accent?
depending on what area you're in.
Yeah, I mean it's so funny because you know you never think you have one, especially I never thought I had one until you leave and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, like you're from California?" It's like,
Yeah, when I was
"Hmm."
on that trip with my grandmother, that's what I got called everywhere. Everywhere we went, they were like, "Oh, California." And I'm like, "How the fuck do you know that? Like, how the fuck do you know that, by the way?" And we went somewhere, I don't know, like for breakfast on like day one. Like maybe it was just like in our restaurant, not in our restaurant, in our like hotel, like
Mhm.
restaurant or whatever that they had for like breakfast before like tour. So we went down there and they were kind of taking our like little breakfast order and they're California. And I'm like, what the fuck? That was the start of the trip. So when we came back around, and we ended the trip there, then it was, hey, California. Okay. Yeah. Just give me the nooks and crannies.
No, right. Everybody has an accent, but it's just you never think
Yeah.
of you
It's kind of weird.
having one.
No, because I think like for us, we feel like all the other ones are just like more glamorous.
Yeah.
So everyone has an accent though. Yeah. Oh, you're in England. All right. I had
And
fun in
another
England.
thing, my grandma found this one out. They call cookies by a
Oh,
different name in
Right. Yeah. You were saying the biscuits.
Scotland,
that was a cute story.
and she found out differently that because when we came back, she asked me if I wanted biscuits because she was making actual like biscuits, like for biscuits and gravy. She asked me if I wanted a biscuit before dinner, and that's what in Scotland they refer to as a cookie. And she was confused
Yeah.
when I told her no.
Yeah.
Oh, our biscuits are all bump bump dry.
No, I like them with the
Like, no,
gravy.
I just want a cookie, thanks. Oh my gosh. Never noticed if someone told me I had a Pennsylvania accent. Yeah, I never really thought of myself as having one either until I went to England and they were like, hey, California. Fucking wow. Called that out. What if I was from Arizona? Like, how did they know?
They know.
I mean, like, it's quite close. That one, I don't feel like they even have a different accent in California.
Probably just like a few different words. They do. I think they do say pop there, don't they?
Okay, so they fucking throw it off by saying rando shit that comes from
Yeah.
like, the Midwest, and there's no reason for it. Okay,
Mm-hmm. They probably do that just to separate
they're just
themselves
like
from
adopting
us.
some like rando Southern shit. Okay, they're just trying to be different, trying to differentiate themselves between California and California, Arizona. Real D, what's up? Happy Sunday. Call potato chips crisps.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
big difference is they call males lad and females lass.
Yeah. Yeah. We're over here all like, dude, for everyone across the board.
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys. So I grew up calling it soda. Yeah, we always said soda as well. And chips, which are French fries across the pond, right? Anyway, everyone's a dude, right? Everyone's a dude. Doesn't matter who. Everyone, hey, dude. All right. Let me see. Where's my bingo card so I can start marking this shit off as soon as I say it? Did you send it to me?
Oh, I know they say the grim person, tell me if I'm correct, but you guys don't say you say paper towel, they say kitchen paper.
Kitchen paper.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely never heard kitchen paper.
Can't say I have either.
All right. Grim, make me help me out here, make sure I don't look like a weirdo.
How are you gonna look like a weirdo?
You say kitchen roll? Okay, well, my friend says kitchen paper.
A kitchen roll and a toilet roll. And my mom grew up calling it toilet tissue.
Toilet tissue?
Yeah,
That's not crazy.
toilet tissue. But the like way she says it, I don't know, like toilet
No.
tissue, toilet tissue.
Toilet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand how like some of our California shit sounds very country, but it does. All right,
I'm surprised they haven't brought up the accent. They didn't, have they? How she has an accent, and obviously they're in where are we at again? Where are they in? Where are we at in the book?
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
They haven't brought up her accent. You know that.
Oh
she's,
no, not
like,
yet.
Like when she's at the bar and stuff.
Yeah.
I was just
Oh,
assuming that was like something that they were gonna
yeah.
say or.
I'm trying to. There we go.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my! I'm on a few hours of sleep of 2 nights, a few hours sleep. Yeah. So I am more out of it than normal. So bear with my slowness today.
You're funny. Yeah, kitchen roll and toilet roll. Okay. Or what? I'll call my food dude.
Voodoo.
Yeah, I feel like I'm lost at this point.
Mm.
Okay, so we read chapters 1 through 9 this week, quarter of the way through the book. Our authoress, Paige Toon, in the back, let's see, she grew up between England, Australia, and the US.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. I did not look at that
Very
part.
cool.
Yeah, she's published 15 novels, a 3-part spin-off series for young adults, and a collection of short stories.
I really like her name. I think it's a fun
Paige
name.
Toon. I know. What a cool ass name.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like her actual name. I don't know. And then there's a conversation with her at the end of our book if you guys just want to like. But I would wait because there's probably some spoilers in
Yeah,
there.
don't read that yet, you guys.
Yeah. We do have some topics this week. I can pull them up. Hang on. Hold up. I was trying to like get my bingo card and then it started messing up. Okay. All right. Let me find our topics. Do we have any? Anybody post anything this week? I don't think so.
Oh.
Damn, it's just me.
I still want to understand what Desiree means by
I'll
food,
look really
dude.
quick.
Okay. Let's see.
Well,
Here we go. We have a question. If you were Wren, how would you have responded if you saw your fiance fall in love with another woman? Do you think Wren handled the situation well? Why or why not? So we start off our book with her finding out that her fiance has fallen for someone else. And while he wasn't totally shady about the entire situation, it still is a fucked up situation to be in. And so she's obviously devastated, decides that she's going to spend some time with her dad in the United States. And so she leaves England, heads over for a 2-week trip. And that's kind of how our...
What was the mom? The mom suggested it, right?
Yeah, her mom suggested
Or first she just suggested that she move, right?
Yeah, she was like, she's
yeah,
like,
gonna
no.
move. Like
No.
he's the one. Like
I didn't do anything wrong, but she did need to get out of town, so she didn't have to keep seeing him or his fiance, or his new girlfriend or whatever the fuck they are. So
I feel like they described it. She described it like well, like like I totally pictured being
there that day. Yeah, I feel like she wrote that part well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like intuition. You just see something. You like
Yeah, nothing
at first
happened.
Yeah. Well, at first it's like, oh look who it is, but then it was like, wait a second,
having to witness like the moment your person knows that it's someone else for them. Like she witnessed that one moment and that's like fucking crazy, first of all. But and he didn't even deny it. He was like, no, I came to talk to you about it. He was being a good guy about it at least, but
yeah.
I like how she described that he still smelled like the earth. Like sitting where he was when it all went down. That just like made it worse. Oh my god. Okay.
And then like, what are you to do? Like she said, like he's in love with somebody else. Like what?
There's nothing you can do. Yeah.
I mean, you could kill her maybe, but that's about it.
Yeah. I think she handled it with absolute class. I would have needed to change the scenery too. Sucks to be in the position to feel like you weren't enough to be the one for someone you love. Yeah. I agree. I mean, I think that like maybe it's better that they find out now versus several years down the road in this occurring, because this person was working with her fiance, which means that it was going to continue, even though the gal claims to, have been quitting or whatever, just to like stay out of that situation. But it would have eventually happened, and so it was best that it happened now because now she's free to run amongst the fireflies and find something new. Expand her horizons. But I agree. Definitely very classy the way she did it.
Yeah.
Cannot imagine being in a tiny town having to run into your ex all the time.
Statement that's been made.
Yeah. I'm really glad she didn't have to confront him though. It actually shows she had enough respect. He had enough respect not to go behind her back. I agree. I mean, it was like a respectful bullshit, but it's still like
doesn't not hurt, I guess, but that's the title, right?
Still a dickhead. Oh my god. I think it helps that he was honest, but even still, she handled it maturely. Also seems like she's been realizing he wasn't the one for her anyway. I also think that it's helping her realize that maybe her work situation isn't exactly ideal. So that's a good thing. We kind of end this week on that, but I like that it wasn't shitty. He didn't cheat on her that we know of. He came and told her before anything else happened. Yeah, I feel like that's a kind of rare thing. So it was kind of nice that she put that in there, especially because we're about to like delve into her relationship with her dad, which is strained. And so it didn't have to also be like that. Like he is a nice guy. It's just a shitty situation that they're in. So cut to, she decides to hop across to the US and
The
spend
pond.
time at her dad's new farm. I don't know why I have balloons.
Because like
At her-
when he did that, it was like it
right,
reads
but
your
it's not going to
hands
do it
out.
again. Right? You can never do it twice. So I left the town, the county, the state, and moved across the country to get away from her ex. Yeah, she did do that. But to be fair, you were moving towards something as well, not just away from something. And our main character here is really moving away from something, at least temporarily. So the father-daughter relationship is hard to read if you're someone who has experienced a strained relationship with a parent, right? I agree. Because, Desiree and I kind of grew up in the similar situation where I mean, our dad didn't like leave our mom for someone else, but they got divorced when we were quite young, and he ended up finding someone later and moved across the country to be with her instead. And so it felt like, it does feel like someone is like choosing someone else over you know? And I think that our main character obviously is feeling that in this situation, because it really does feel like that. Like he left her mom for someone else, and
then on top of that, then they go to be closer to the sister, right?
Yeah. And then after they end up, getting married, she has a half sister, and the half sister has spent her whole life with her dad, and she has not spent much time with him at all, doesn't know him very well. And she's obviously going to be jealous of their relationship and the time spent. But
I like how they describe that, because
closer.
she talks about her. She gets like a little upset, but then it's her feelings, and then she goes to logic. Like those few times when she like was talking about the sister, like why is he like this with her? Well, obviously, it's easier to call her. She
Yeah.
doesn't like just let her feelings like totally take control.
Right. Oh yeah. Not only that, our dad also never told us that he moved across country. Literally like moved from California to Tennessee to be with his current wife. They eventually moved back to California, but it was several years, and after his heart attack, and we weren't even invited to the wedding. So there is a lot of strain there. A lot. One that he still, this many years later, does not understand is an issue.
Believe me, Rebecca, I have been feeling that way before.
Not just betrayed, but replaced. I agree. Yeah, especially if they like find someone new that either already has a family, which was our case, or builds a new family and kind of leaves you in the previous family behind. It's very difficult. Wren has that history with her dad, and now with her fiance, I can imagine in the situation starting to feel like there's something wrong with you, that you're never enough.
I've been in the situation where I feel like it's me in that last bit of that phrase.
Like you're never enough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good place to be. And I don't think that in any relationship, whether it's a relationship with a partner or a relationship with a parent or a relationship with a sibling, it's never good to feel like that. Not only like you're being replaced, but also like you're just not good enough. I agree. Like, why? But why? My parents split because he was seeing someone else. She's now my stepmom, and I have 2 little brothers.
Oh, it
was tough for a while, but all copacetic now. Yeah. I get that. When our dad remarried, she had kids from her previous relationship, but I'm not sure that they really lived much with her. I think they lived more with their dad at the time. So I don't know. It was just a very awkward situation, and we're not close with them at all. So it's always been very awkward and strained and weird. And, we've definitely had our ups and downs with like the stepmom situation, currently down versus up. But, oh well, that's not our fault. So, oh yeah, we found out when he had a heart attack, and we weren't told that until after the fact. Yeah, we're never told anything in this situation. So it doesn't feel good. Hashtag therapy. Hashtag never enough. Papa Roach has a good song. Don't make someone a priority when they make it clear just an option. Ooh, bitch. Damn, that hurts.
That is good.
That's a goodie.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a goodie. Ugh. Hold on, what was I gonna say? You popped up something up here. Rebecca, didn't get a chance to comment, but things I'm looking forward to learning more about. One, is there more to her dad and mom split that she never knew? I'm going to bet that we're going to get a lot more information there. Absolutely. There's always something more. And as a child of it, you don't always get all the info. But since we're reading about it, we should get plenty. And then will they repair the relationship? And what's the deal with the brother? What is he struggling with? So our main character gets to Indiana. Is hanging out on her dad and stepmom's brand new farm. They're in their like first season of farming. And the neighboring farm has been around for 200 plus years in the family. So the parents are now older and kind of retiring, while their one son, Jonas, is taking over the family biz, and their other son, Anders, works for Formula One racing team.
Oh, I remember I said something to do with racing.
Indie team, whatever it is. So he's not always around. He is helping his parents out with whatever's going on with his brother, because it seems like it's a little bit of a big deal. So our main character and her half-sister go out, like her first night there, and have a blast, which is great. And she already runs into these haughty neighbors and makes some very intense eye contact. Anybody else feel that?
Mm-hmm.
That was a moment. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
I definitely felt that.
I would really like CJ to go play pool right now and just like make some eye contact with me from across the fucking pool table. Like, that just sounds great. That sounds great. Let's pretend you don't know me and go do that.
Oh, but then he stopped looking at her, right?
He did. He was like,
and then
cut it off.
Then she had to position herself so she would stop seeing him.
So she would stop
looking, right?
Yeah. So anyway, they sound interesting. Then she already gets into a tornado warning. They have to shelter in the neighboring farm's underground like bunker dealy. And everybody there is very friendly, but also has a little bit of an attitude. So I thought it was cool that they had a bunch of old board games down there. That's what I would want to do.
Makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to be inside of if you're going to be inside of a tornado shelter for a while.
Oh my God, bitch. Yes. I mean, if you're going to be stuck down there, you better have shit to do. Like, I felt like the book started sweating. Just kill me. That is the best. It was good. Yeah, they got some intensity going on here.
What's the longest somebody's been in a tornado?
Self-esteem to feel that sense of abandonment. I just hope she rises like a phoenix from the ashes. Damn.
I don't know. I will see
good.
if maybe my mom knows, because she used to live in Tornado Alley.
Okay. Or maybe not the longest, like, you know, but like what's an average, what's considered long?
I'll see if maybe she knows.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. She's all, fuck that. I'll go find out right now.
Like, is that like a
you don't have to wait.
Amount of Monopoly gameplay, or more like Battleship gameplay, you know?
Or is it more like a boggle? Down for the boggle. My shit's like shake it and go.
Yeah. So
yeah, how fast are we down? You know, how long? How much time do we have?
What games are down there? Like, give us.
We have enough time for a bunch of damp men to show up and take off their shirts.
Yeah, right.
Create more tension. All right. My sister's name is Bailey, so she is obviously my people.
Oh.
I appreciate that this book seems to be a quick and easy read. I've been reading in a reading slump for too long. A book like this can usually help with that. Yeah. I do agree. And it's like easy reading, and it like starts right off with what's going on in a story. Like right page 1, she's catching her fiance like falling for someone else. Page 1, you're like, damn, fast as fuck. We didn't get a whole ton of background. She jumped right in, which is really, really nice. But it's also very lighthearted so far, which is like kind of, a good springy read.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's easy. It's like,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those ones that take like 3 chapters to like get into,
Yeah,
which
to really get
end
into
up being really good because you have to take that long to
but
like.
it's still hard to like get out of a slump if you're not like sucked in super quickly.
You want like just like let's get through it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Has anybody had like a book like would recommend a book? Like what is your book that got you out of a reading slump?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Is there a book that got you out of a reading slump, or do you just like constantly have to like force yourself to read so you don't get into a slump, or maybe you're just always reading and you don't fully enjoy it? So a nice book in between is a nice surprise. I don't know.
Did you get an answer, Jessica?
Yeah, it's definitely a quick one.
Okay, got an answer for that question.
Yeah, go.
My mom said that the longest she'd ever spent, and apparently also I spent, was when I was a baby. There was a tornado that didn't know hovering above the hospital I was born in.
Oh.
And we were in a tornado shelter for 6.
Hold on, repeat it for
it's
6 hours.
6 hours right after you were born.
So you were in the hospital's shelter?
That's an exciting
Did you not?
first
Is
day.
that news to you? Did you ever?
Oh no!
Were you ever told that story?
I knew.
Oh, you knew that happened.
Because you know how long. Okay.
But I didn't know how long.
She was actually
shelter.
Okay. Shelter.
That's
a
wild story.
Go up or down.
Right.
I mean, I think it's a wild story. I mean, people out there might think like, "Oh, that's every
a
day."
Fun like birth story.
Yeah.
That's sure. Like,
well,
not
I mean, it
like,
happened
oh,
sometime. That happened like sometime either before, shortly after, or shortly before we were to go home.
Okay. Right, but it was still you're like a few days old
before we were to go home.
No, back then, turnaround was like a day. Nobody stayed in the hospital for more than a day.
Oh no! Turnaround wasn't a day back then.
How long they have your mom in the hospital for? Because I'm pretty sure my mom was kicked out within 24 hours with all 3 of us.
Well, maybe because it's California.
Oh, maybe that's a California thing. They're like, get the fuck out. And Desiree was born sick.
Because our turnaround in California was probably a lot more than over there.
And Desiree was born sick, and she had to like spend, I think, a few weeks in the hospital after her birth too. So a little going out with a bang. Rebecca Patterson, still my favorite 5-star that I never expected. What is? Discovery of Witches, when we started our foursome book club, was your get out of a reading slump. So this one we read together, I picked, and I regretted it for like 3 chapters, right, Dominique?
Yes.
I apologized every time we got together.
I liked it in the end, but this would not have gotten me out of a slump. The only reason why I continued was because we committed to it. Like if I was alone,
same.
No,
if I did not commit with the 3 of you, I would not have finished that book. And I absolutely loved that book. And
yes,
loved it.
I'm glad we did.
Yes, and I love the series. And then for anybody who's read it, the TV show was also absolutely fantastic. Totally worth seeing for the Discovery of Witches series. Really, really good. Hold on, we have some others that got them out of a slump.
I read that one. A Child Called It. That was like
the entire Twilight series did me. That's good. Sometimes you just need something that's like easy to read.
I can't honestly say I've ever been in a slump.
Remember that one?
A Child Called It? Yes.
It was sad.
Yes. So sad.
And then when Inara was like giving me a hard time, calling me like mean, I was like, read this book.
Yeah, call me mean again.
Tell me if I'm mean.
Yeah. From Blood and Ash was the last that pulled me out of a slump. Well, that's good. I haven't read that one yet.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever been in a slump.
Damn, bitch. That's lucky. Like
That was at
I've
Torrance.
always enjoyed reading, and it's like never like, man, I'm not finding anything I'm happy with, or I don't feel like reading. None of that.
Can't say that I haven't ran across
That's fucking
anything like
badass.
that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I can say I have, and that's
Yeah, I
why
did basically from childhood to adulthood.
I was not.
It doesn't matter if I write
Well, I
great
mean, if there
books
were
in
any
there.
books from
I
my
never.
childhood I didn't want to read, well, I
Same.
wouldn't remember them. I'm fucking old.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's hard to remember some of those books that you read when you were a kid too. It really is. You're at the hospital for 3 days forever. With Lily, 24 hours. 3 days. For 2 for the last.
I want to say Mom's was made. I
24
want to say maybe with Mom it was 3 days.
Okay. 3 days. They don't do that.
I want to
anymore.
say
It's just
maybe.
24 hours now.
I know for both my boys, my wife was in the hospital for about a week.
Oh.
And where?
Both the boys were C-section.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that also in West Virginia though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they keep you longer for C-section. I know that. But literally only like 3 days. And Anna's had them, and she's like, get me the fuck out of here after like 10 hours. I don't know anybody like her. She's like, I just want to go home to my own bed, get away from the beeping. I want people to stop bugging me.
I wanted to go home right away too.
But
Yeah.
then, of
Beds are
course,
uncomfortable.
the youngest, he ended up going to Morgantown for a while and then to Pittsburgh.
Okay. Wow. Pittsburgh. Mom was like, read Flowers in the Attic and come back and tell me how mean.
That'll be the next one if this conversation has to come
Thank
up
you.
again.
You need to have a few books on the back burner and be like, hey, go read that. Flowers in the Attic. Thank you. That's another goodie. 50 Words for Rain. Go read that one.
Still, I loved 50 Words for Rain.
Thank you. To this day, one of my favorite books of all time.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, after we got done reading,
it's right up there with Ostrich Land.
Is when I came out to Tosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
right. Oh my god, I loved that book so damn much. I want to go home the absolute first second I could. With my first day, I was terrified to leave because I didn't feel ready. With number 2, I couldn't get out of there fast enough because I missed the other one and Hubs was deployed. I know you guys tell us all about that. It's so sad.
That's right. That was your story when we're doing the
Yeah, we were doing our short stories in January. Sweet babies. Let's see. I've read Flowers in the Attic, the whole series, and saw the movie.
Oh, I've seen the movies.
Yeah.
I will never say my mother was mean.
Right. She's like, fine, you can't have dessert, like for not finishing your dinner, and then all of a sudden she's like, go read Flowers in the Attic. 50 Words for Rain. You can get chemical burns if you think I'm mean. I think I'm mean for making you get dressed and play outside for a little bit to get some sunshine.
Crazy.
Right? Dude, these chili roasted pistachios.
Oh, I don't think I've tried those ones.
Addicted. They go so good on all salads.
Oh my god.
So good. Did you get it?
I hope so.
I saw it, but I don't know if you got it. I hope it wasn't a firefly.
No. No.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope.
I haven't. Who here has seen fireflies? That's right. I need to travel somewhere.
Yeah. So I was asking CJ's mom today because she's in Michigan. I was like, you got fireflies yet? Because when we come out to visit, I want to know if I'm going to be able to see them.
Have you seen them before?
Can occasionally, but they prefer humidity. So they're going to be in like more humid temperatures. And they didn't think that it was going to be humid quite yet when we came out. So the possibility is there if we go through somewhere that might be humid based on all the weird weather that's going on right now.
Have you seen?
I've never seen them.
Okay.
I've not seen any this year.
Oh, do you see them often?
But we do see them here.
Oh,
they're very beautiful.
I would love to. So when I was reading it, I was like, God, this part of the book feels so good. She's feeling good. She's a little lit. She
Yeah,
had a
she was
good
feeling-
time with her sister. She had a cutie look at her. She's, just going for a walk. She sees all kinds of glowing fireflies and decides
She's
to
like a little pathway
life.
into
And then she has a whole
place of death that she
moment.
decides
Right.
to walk into.
Right. And then she has like a whole freeing moment and she's like, I think I'm going to be okay. Well, because the dang fireflies and the stars. And then, dude with a toot on a motorbike comes up and ruins it all. But at least we got that moment. That was a good moment. You guys got your fireflies this week very, very quickly. Fireflies are very quick right now into the story. We have fireflies every night during the summer. So when does that start? I gotta know. When does that start? Because I know you're in the south.
When
so
does that every night start? Yeah.
Yeah.
When the humidity starts?
Congaree National Park, a few miles from me, has a few weeks every year you can watch the synchronized fireflies, thousands of
What does
them.
that mean, synchronized fireflies?
Like synchronized swimmers, but they
No.
No.
They will blink when their lights will blink whenever they're ready to mate.
Oh yes,
remember we heard
we
about
read
this?
about this.
We read
Yeah.
about it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what book was that?
Where the crawdads sing.
Oh yeah. How they would mimic
Uh-huh.
to kill the other one, right? Or what? What was it?
To attract a mate and then kill him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trickery.
Those bugs.
Fireflies are evil little bastards.
Oh yeah, just the fireflies. No other species.
Fireflies all summer in Michigan. When does that start? In Michigan, when does summer start? Like, when do fireflies start? Tell me it's the end of, like, mid-end of May. Tell me that.
Really, teen?
In my backyard every year. Even 10 or 20, that's so fun in your backyard.
I feel...
Late May?
Okay. So,
but
you want to know...
You're south and it's more humid, so I don't know.
My friend from Taiwan...
Wait a second.
This makes me laugh because, like, I'm like, oh, that's so cool, but I'm sure maybe you don't. Maybe you think it's cool that you see them in your backyard. But you know how if you see something all the time, you're like, whatever. She was laughing. My friend was laughing. She told me, in a zoo where she grew up, they had raccoons in their zoo.
Raccoons in their zoo?
Yeah, this is in like Taiwan, so they don't see raccoons. So it was like
special animal, little trash pandas,
right? But I mean, we see them all the time. They're like, whatever. Oh, that annoying creature.
Yeah,
it's kind of like an accent thing. How we don't appreciate
maybe
what's around us.
Taken in our yard. That's so fun. I love that. Okay, late May, early June. Oh,
so around the corner.
There is a chance that we can see them on our upcoming road trip. That'll be super fun. Yeah.
The question is, are we going to be able to see them through the damn cicadas?
Do they eat them?
I don't know, but the cicadas are going to be bad this year, from what I understand.
Cicadas? Are those like those loud things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they come out like once every 10 years.
We have those in California, right?
We do occasionally,
yeah.
Well, no, see, you got crickets, you got grasshoppers.
We occasionally.
The cicadas are very large.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think we have them in the mountains.
Yeah, we do get them occasionally. Mm-hmm.
Cicada? How do you spell that?
Yes. Weird. Right? It's cold today for a big May.
Oh, no, we don't have those ones. We have something else. I lied.
Are you thinking about the chickens eat cicadas? Well, that's good. Chickens. And they're disgusting looking. They're a type of locust that comes out of the ground every 17 years. Yeah.
Okay, so I was off on how often they come up.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some big ugly bug when we go up into the mountains.
Yeah, they're definitely not attractive little bugs. They are very ugly.
There are these bugs when we go camping. I call them kamikaze bugs because like they're always around us when the fire happens and they like just fly into the fire.
Well, that's
Right
because
into
they're
your.
attracted to the fire.
No, I know, but it was like, yeah, they're attracted to the light, but then like we just see them like jump to the light and then kill themselves. And then they get like stuck in my hair on their way to the fire. Ugh. So I have to put my hood on and hide from them.
There you go. Different ones come out at different intervals.
It makes sense.
Yeah, well, from what I heard on the news, we're gonna have 2 different versions coming out this year
Oh, is that gonna be like a war between them
once.
by each other?
All right.
Anything
I don't
else?
know how true it is, but
Yeah.
Has anybody gotten any squares? Filled?
I've gotten a few.
Anybody close
Gotten a few.
to anything?
I've gotten like 6.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay,
right.
it's moving along.
I feel like all of the ones that I have to get require Anna or Does to be on, so
I tried.
I'm
I
gonna save it for next week. Save it.
might have failed.
Okay, so
you
next
guys.
question here. Before Wren goes to visit her family in Indiana, she has many preconceived notions about how they feel about her. Have you ever believed something to be true about a friend or family member that you later discovered was different? If so, what happened and how did you feel after finding out the truth? I guess that means that we might find out what's actually going on between her dad and her mom and that whole stitch. Who knows?
Where did you see that question at? Do you
It's in the
just
back of
have
the
it?
book. I pulled it from the book at the
Oh.
back. I didn't think that it had to like I didn't think we had to like fully
No.
read to be able to like answer that one. And then I have one more that's also we don't need to fully read to be able to
Oh,
answer
here we
that
go.
one either. Okay, this year it's supposed to be 2 different at the same time. I've gotten a few.
Well, I'm a paranoid person, so yeah, I always have like.
I have a bunch for Anna and Does too, right? Right. Like I
I
got
wonder
Anna.
if my bearded dragon can eat cicadas.
That's a good thing to look at.
You just like catch
can
them
have
and toss
crickets.
one in. Yeah. They're much bigger. Maybe they have like a harder shell. I don't know.
Maybe.
But it's the underside that matters, right? Well, no, but yours is like they snap it.
Yeah, she literally chomps all the way down on,
Yeah.
on the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, you better find out. I never ask people what they think of me.
Oh, I never
I
have.
prefer to live
Have
in
I?
ignorant bliss. I mean, just my husband. Constantly worrying if I'm doing something wrong or if
Would
he
you
doesn't.
still love me if I was a worm?
So
Yeah, quite frankly, I quit caring what people think about me.
yay. It's a good place to be. I'll have bingo at the end. Last one.
Your Wi-Fi is getting janky again.
What other people think of me is none of my business.
You know what? That is perfect thinking.
Yeah. None of my business.
If people don't like me, that's fine. They have the right to hate me.
Imagine how exhausting it is to try to control what people think about you.
Yeah. Okay. So Desiree and I grew up playing this stupid game. Would you still love me if? And we would come up with the most ridiculous things. And we would ask our mom if she would still love us all if. And so we've done this since we were little kids. And so we still occasionally.
I do that to Houston.
Do it. Yeah. Would you still love me if? But it has to be like pretty ridiculous. Not like normal.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like Desiree said, if her weenus actually was a penis, would we still love her? I would ask her to wear elbow pads. I would ask her to wear elbow pads.
Houston hated it in the beginning. In the very beginning, he hated it because he hated what if questions for some reason. I was like, what if? And then he was like, it would never happen. Why are you even asking? I was like, but it's just answer. He's like, it would never happen. But now I think he kind of will just, maybe he does it just to knows I won't stop until he gives an answer. So he gives a quick answer.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do it to appease me. Now I'm realizing he's doing it just to shut me up.
yeah.
I just had an epiphany right now.
You mean Wandums? Stop it. No, I mean like a baseball cup, but for your little elbow there. Like rollerblade pads. When you would go skating with your kids. On the pads. Just butthead. Weendums. Anyway, so yeah, would you still love me? That's a fun one. But have I ever believed something to be true about a friend or family member? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know why I asked that. I mean, I was just trying to like pull it out of here, but now I don't have an answer for it.
Have you ever believed? Wait,
I've ever
what?
believed something to be true about someone that I found out later maybe was not true.
Very rare. I have pretty good intuition, but not perfect.
Yeah.
Hard
don't-
to say.
There's the ding ding dong.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Good job, Desiree. Good job.
You're welcome. I had a migraine earlier when we drove to St. Pete's. What is that?
Where are you at right now, Desiree? Are you on the road?
They're down wherever they are, Tampa or some shit.
But they're at their location.
They're just like running around, I think.
So Houston brought me a mezcal old fashioned, so that's kind of Cinco de Mayo.
Ooh, a mezcal old fashioned. That's pretty. Is it tasty?
Mm-hmm.
What does it taste like?
It's like a just smoky yumminess.
I like that. Smoky yumminess.
I'm not I cannot be like a good critic.
Like
Fine.
I was gonna say a critic, right? Like, I don't have enough adjectives in my vocabulary.
No, I'd be a critic for the simpletons.
For the simpletons. It's biscuity. Very creamy. Some chunks. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your sausage or what is it? What is the biscuits and gravy?
Oh,
That's how you just creamy and dry.
no, they're not all dry. Just the right amount of softness.
Oh,
Yeah, softness with a little bit of.
please.
What?
The face they just got. Sorry. You know when you're asking for a refill and they're like,
What are you gonna do for it?
swear. He always goes like already. I'm like, it's been an hour. What? How fast do you drink a fucking beer? Before it gets warm. So
Well, that all depends on the beer.
I guess it depends on the
And the
glass.
temperature
Yeah.
of the day.
Temperature outside.
Well, no, it depends on the beer, and it depends on. Well, again, like she said, temperature.
Well, it's a
If
double.
you're
It's
drinking
like
a German beer and you start it off warm, you drink it warm.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're drinking beer warm, you're in Ireland.
No,
Well,
the
I haven't
Germans will
been
do it.
there. So
Well, they also do it in parts of England and Scotland too, just depending on what they're serving. Because Guinness is not supposed to be cold.
no, you're right, Kaylin. It should not be dry. There's a place in our town that makes the best biscuits and gravy.
Which one?
Pacific Diner.
Which one?
Pacific Diner.
Oh, Pacific Diner. I heard Ick Diner, and I was like, Diner.
Pacific
Diner.
Right. What you just keep popping up in here? Stop it.
Uzis are your friend. No, fuck that. I just drink it faster. Get ahead.
I am a fan of the brewmates. You can
What sounds disgusting?
what? Oh, I'm gonna assume Kaylin means warm beer, even room temperature. But I'm not.
Certain beers are not meant
I'm
to be.
also not a beer drinker.
Like I said, if
So-
it's a true German
Ah,
beer,
see,
if it's a true German beer, you can drink it cold,
I-
but you better drink it while it's cold.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Because if it gets to room temperature,
So you want to keep drinking it at how it's served, which means you need to drink it quickly. So, which means whatever, like it's a speedy drink.
You don't want to just like add ice to it. I'm kidding. I'm fucking.
that
Drink it
would
with
be
a
an
s-
insult
or
crossing the
maybe you could drink
German
it faster
beer.
with a straw.
I would get kicked out of Germany. I'm totally kidding. I would never.
Maybe drink it with a straw.
Oh, okay. There you go. How would people How would people react if you were drinking beer with a straw?
Okay, so I came across this one guy on Instagram where he was like ways to get Italians to get pissed off at me or something like that. So he was in Italy and he was doing like all these things. Like he was served wine and then he put ice in it, and then people's reactions were like angry. Or he did like he had pasta and then he put like something on it. He just did like different things like that you just don't do, and people like literally came and grabbed the stuff away from this person.
No way.
Good God.
And then he also had a roommate.
That's bold.
I think he was like an exchange student. And he had a roommate that he would do stuff in front of. Like he would like just purposely say things wrong. Because it would like irk. He's like, no, you say it this way. And then he's like, I am saying it that way, just you know,
Just to irk 'em, yeah.
just for the views.
Yeah.
Just for the views.
That is fine. If I'm sneaking it in a soda cup, I'll drink it with a straw. Your beer?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But that's
well,
for a good
considering
reason.
most German beers are sold in 16-liter bottles or in 1-liter bottles,
Not really sneaking that.
yeah, that's a lot of beer to drink.
So challenge accepted.
At least
If I could drink
Germany.
beer, I can't drink beer anymore. I don't know why. There's something in it that like immediately hurts my stomach. Immediately.
All beers?
Right now, all beers and wine. I can't drink either one right now. I don't know why.
Well, we've talked about like how
gallbladder removed, so maybe that's part of it.
when, but it's been
2019, I think.
It hasn't been since then, or is this a recent discovery?
Ever since then.
Oh well.
I just don't know if like it's a connection or if it's just something different. Like maybe
When was the
there's
last time you
allergy I don't
tried?
know about.
What was
I
the
just
last time?
I try beer all the time.
Oh, okay. So you check
I
it out.
try beer and wine all the
often.
time. When someone says it's good, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking taste it. But I
And then is it just even one drink?
It's not even. I can't even take a full sip. It's
Oh.
like a literal taste, like just on your tongue. Will like as soon as it's swallowed, will like feel like everything is on fire and like burning, like really, really bad pain.
Oh, I think I remember you talk. Okay,
Fire.
I'm remembering this vague.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love beer too, which sucks.
Mm.
And I like wine too, so also sucks.
Yeah.
Hate it when you get like a good one, but I'll still taste it. I'll still just put myself through it and suck it up. But it's a weird feeling. It's like if you could feel like this, like your sternum area, like that part of your air, like.
Well, I think because mine. Remember how I had to get mine like stretched out. So I'm sure not the same exact, but there's certain things where like I feel it, not burning, but like I could like feel like it, whatever. Certain things like moving, not in a burning, painful way. But so I can only slightly imagine what you're.
Oh, you mean like when you eat like a really thick bite of peanut butter on bread?
Well, no, not peanut. Well, I don't know. Maybe,
Like that feeling when you're trying to swallow it and it stops. And you
Oh,
can
yeah.
feel it move the whole way down.
You're like, oh, down there.
Get down. Yeah, trying to do a got milk commercial. Let me try some antacid before drinking. I never even thought to like try an antacid before drinking.
That's interesting.
That's fucking brilliant though.
Are
I'm
you gonna
gonna
try it?
I'll definitely try it. Yeah, I think we have like a Pepsid down there that we keep for the dogs, so I'll try that.
I mean,
Is
it'd
that
be
from
worth a try.
experience? Like, how do you think about that?
Yeah, right. I mean, because it sounds like it's just like indigestion, but I don't know what it is exactly. And it's hard for me to describe like the pain because it's kind of like a burning pain, but like if you can imagine like you're burning like swelling at the same time. I don't know. It's really, really hard to describe this. So I probably should just get like an allergy test since I know it's like both, wine and beer. But like sodas don't bother me, so it's not like bubbles, Great idea, right? So with GERD, yeah. So I've had GERD for like ever. Gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is not fun. Gives you chronic heartburn and bloating. When I got my gallbladder removed, it stopped because I'm not producing the same kind of like bile that like the esophagus anymore. So not the same thing, but it is connected to your gallbladder. It might be. What happened to all the doctors that Tasha was drinking again? That tracks, right? A bottle of Pepsid. Yeah. So the Great Danes, I guess, they get like they have a lot of stomach issues and they'll start drooling heavily, like a foam drool when they need like a Pepsid. So we just like keep them on hand for the dog. But I never thought to like just try one before drinking like a beer. I'm gonna do it though.
I'm really excited to find this out.
To see if it works.
It
If I could like
work,
finally drink like
especially if you enjoy beer and wine.
And I do. Every time CJ has a good beer, I'm like, just let me taste it. Even though I know it's gonna be like super painful. And what's funny is it lasts a good like 20 to 30 minutes from like one sip.
So like
yeah. It's been years. Like I've known for years that this is like it's like 5 years now.
That reminds me of like I see those memes of like, people with allergies and then like the people with like cheese allergy. They're like, I don't care. Like I know I'm not gonna feel good, but I'm not gonna not eat cheese.
Yeah.
I'd be the same way.
Yeah. My grandmother was allergic to avocados and she ate them anyway.
She's like
them. They're avocados. Like
I'd rather experience that yummy goodness and
I mean,
it's
not like it's anaphylaxis. It's like, irritation.
Yeah. Well, no, it's that's like I want to like consume massive amounts of drinks. Yeah, I'm gonna get a hangover tomorrow, but is it worth it? Maybe.
Maybe it's worth it.
Some days.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I will test it though. I do know that like most of the time I can drink like a hard seltzer, but some of them once in a while will give me the same feeling. But I can drink past it. Like if I just keep drinking, it'll go away. It does not work the same with beer or wine.
Interesting. We gotta find somebody.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Like a nutritionist or something that would know what's the difference.
Oh, and stick around for one more drink. Exactly, as we all learned last month.
I love that we can reference our other books that we read.
I love that we can. That we've all been reading together for so long that we can now. I love that. Oh, it went away. Okay.
Yeah, I almost bought me a bottle of 12-year-old scotch.
Ooh, you should do it.
Oh, what drink did I come up with?
Which one were you looking at?
I did make drinks for everybody. I never posted them, but
actually, there was two different ones I was looking at. One was McGregor's.
Mm-hmm.
One was
Alan.
Chivas Regal.
Chivas, okay. McAllen.
I almost bought them.
Okay.
Yeah, that was another one.
So when I was supposed to come up with drinks for everybody. Remember that?
I keep drinking, it'll just go away.
I came across this recipe because you like scotch.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where did it?
That's blasphemy. I never missed scotch.
Wait, what? What's
That's
last name?
blasphemy. You don't mix scotch with anything.
No, I know, but this was like, remember I was coming up with cocktails for everybody?
Yeah. She's
Um,
I take my scotch neat. Okay.
I get it, but that wasn't my. I was thinking about doing that. I could just say, "Oh, this is what it be," but no. Well, first off, do you like beet juice?
Beet juice.
I've drank
People
it
like
before,
beet.
yeah.
Okay,
You
okay, okay.
had
So,
beet juice? The fact that she can ask that and you're all, yeah, I mean, I've had it. And
okay.
you're like, people drink beet juice? I mean,
So
like,
this is what I found. I found this recipe.
Okay. Okay. I've had some amazing cocktails with scotch. See? Don't miss
Sorry.
out. All right, go.
That was that.
I just prefer it straight up.
I understand, but
But
this
she's
was when I
giving you
was
a cocktail.
coming up where we were all supposed to. I failed because we were all supposed to like drink one together or whatever,
And
and
we forgot to post it. Yeah, and I forgot to ask her, and she was like, I had it. Like, I just forgot, man. I was like, I didn't want to ask if you didn't have it. She's like, I had it. I just forgot. Okay. So this
knows
is
everybody.
1.5 ounces of Scotch whiskey, 1 ounce of fresh red beet juice, 3/4 ounce of honey, 3/4 an ounce of
Honey syrup.
Honey syrup.
Actually,
Okay.
that does.
3/4 an
Look
ounce
like
of
it would
freshly
be
squeezed lemon juice, dill sprig or
Yeah,
tarragon sprig garnished with a lemon twist.
it's
That
making
was
you think.
that does not look
great.
bad.
I mean, it's not something I would normally do, but
No,
All right, and what is this cocktail called?
the Jessica.
The Jessica. I love it. It's like a Jessica rabbit with that red beet juice in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Jessica, I love it. She goes, you mean dirty apple juice.
Wow.
I was gonna make a peach.
Oh, because of the book.
I mean, it's take it to Maya. And I didn't want the police to be called because I didn't have a margarita. I should have asked for tequila today. I didn't even think about that.
I got mine.
Yeah. I know. I didn't even think about that. I mean, I guess I could just go down and start drinking tequila anyway.
Won't hurt your tummy.
As long as it's something tequila and beer, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay, Rebecca, let me rephrase that. You wouldn't do that, especially with a 21-year-old Scott.
Okay, yes. No. I don't use the good stuff for mixing.
No. If it's the good stuff, you drink it neat.
Yes, for sure.
A little water, a little splash of water in there to make it easier. Mm-hmm.
But not you don't want the cheap. You want like that
21-year-old
mid-range one.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Ask me about my pool. Sometime ask me about a pool lemonade.
Okay, well, this is sometime. So
do tell.
Let me know about pool lemonade story. Should you pop on for this?
Oh yeah.
Is this a lengthy thing? If you're not,
or is this like a when we're all together kind of situation?
Like a retreat story or you need to pop on. You can summarize. Okay. All right. Do summarize for us.
What is happening?
So, while Rebecca is summarizing, I was in the mountains earlier. My nose was frozen this morning. It was cold.
What on earth is happening?
This is where I was this weekend.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That was my weekend.
Wow.
The clouds like were like whooshing in. You just saw the clouds like whoosh.
Wow. Very pretty.
Yeah. I didn't take a lot of photos. Too busy, but that was one I grabbed. Yeah.
Looks spooky. Love it. Beautiful. Where was it?
It was Started with a C. I'm gonna look it up.
What you doing,
because
Chase? What are you
was-
doing, Chasey?
It was just north
Hey, your
of
dog.
Redland.
Nope,
my
my
goodness.
nephew's dog.
Oh, your nephew's dog. Okay. Coming
He
up
come
to say
over to
sup.
pull my mom's clothes.
Aw, that's sweet.
It was Crestline. It was like kind of near Lake Arrowhead. Crestline.
Oh,
is the
okay.
place.
Right.
Yes. Oh, here's
Yeah,
a
that's
story.
Lake Arrowhead and Big Bear area. It's like between
Yeah,
them,
right below. Yeah. Are you gonna read this? Who's gonna read this?
I have one as well.
Well, Tasha's okay. So when the girls were small, I had a group of mom friends who would meet at the pool on Fridays and take turns bringing a beverage. Beverage? We
Like
didn't
it.
quote it, so I shouldn't quote it. My turn came and I made a vodka lemonade. The lemonade was delicious and everyone was commenting on how smooth and yummy it was. Found out when I got home that I'd use good vodka and a lot of it.
Like
What?
Grey Goose and shit.
Like
you remember when we were younger, Grey Goose was like the shit.
Yes, it was. That was.
And it is smoother, especially chilled.
Well,
It's
I told you a story when we were 21 and we started going to bars, and Houston was trying to be like, and we would get vodka cranberry, but then we found out about Grey Goose, so he's like, he'd always mess up. He's like, "Can I get vodka and Grey Goose?" And they're like, what? And then we're like, Grey Goose and cranberry.
Yeah. Dude, I love those mistakes that happen when you're like at a bar and like they can barely hear anything and you're getting like messed up and you're like on the spot and you're nervous. But I remember ordering like a Jim and Coke. Easy, a Jim Beam and Coke, right? I ordered a Jim and Coke. It was so loud. This guy brings me a gin and Coke.
Oh.
And I was like, what is this? He's all gin and Coke. And I'm like, why the fuck is it a gin and Coke? And he's like, you asked for a gin and Coke. And I was like, I asked for a Jim and Coke. And he's like, yeah, I thought that was weird. If you thought it was weird, why didn't you say something? Why did you
do
no? Why didn't you say that's not what you put together, ma'am? Like, that's not what you do. That
and
is
Teen,
not. Oh my God.
Teen, he's not mine. He belongs to my nephew.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness.
Caitlin has people everywhere, evidently.
I got someone in Chris line. Pets in video. Thanks, Jessica. Where's Novel tonight?
Well, Caitlin, I was in Thousand Pines camp. That's where I was.
I honestly don't remember
coming
what.
back.
He said, "Where's Desi?" Mason, it was your turn to watch her.
Wait, why? How is Mason still here? I thought
he's in Texas.
No, but I thought like
he checks in occasionally. He's not. He's actually like in now, so he has access to everything when he wants.
Oh,
to. A gin and Coke. Thank you. Like,
hi, Mason.
Thank you. He could have said, "Are you sure?" Something,
right?
Something. It doesn't even sound good. Mm-mm.
Or like, okay, it doesn't sound good. Let me say, I didn't hear that. Can you repeat it? You know?
Yeah, something.
So you don't make them sound like they're an idiot, but you're like, that doesn't sound good. So maybe I'm not hearing good.
Yeah.
Say again.
Something. Yeah. Damn, that is a lovey ass dog. I'd be
well,
like,
I know your family's from Southern California, but they're like all over.
Just like spread in SoCal.
Yeah, my nephew's had him for
what's the name?
5 years. Chase.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it looks better than one of my than my dogs. Where am I gonna get?
Well, so no, we got no bingo, huh?
Not yet.
Okay.
We need a space that says, "Did you get bingo yet?"
That would be a good one. That would be a good one.
It's all honest fault, right? Right? I got Anna says I'm done. She's not gonna say that today.
I thought I got rid of the Gianna's. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And I got On
I got that one.
Mm-hmm. Des drinks water. Are you drinking water, Desiree? I need her to snack or have a migraine. But isn't it Desiree or Anna has a migraine? Because Des mentioned one earlier. I crossed it off.
Yeah,
But if you didn't catch
Desiree
it,
did mention that.
Mm-hmm. If you didn't catch it, better scroll back. We need to redirect back to fruit. All right. My last question for this week, then, if I can ever get to it.
Oh, let's get there.
There we go. If you can move to one place for an entire summer, where would it be and who would you take?
For summer?
Yeah, you can bring one person with you for basically like a 2-month period in the summer. Who are you bringing and where are you going?
Where am I going? Where am I
Yeah.
going? Where am I going? I don't want to say somewhere I haven't been because I want to spend 2 months if I hate it.
I would easily spend 2 months in Jamaica.
But you've been there.
Yeah, I could easily spend two months in Jamaica. We spent 1 week. I could easily spend 2 months there. Just eating and drinking and hanging on the beach and swimming and listening to music, going to little, art shows, art galleries. God, everything is fun down there. It really, really is. I could definitely do that. But if it wasn't tropical, I would go back to Scotland for sure.
I don't know. It'd be a mix between Scotland and Germany.
I know where. I haven't been a lot of places. I'd go to Florence.
Florence.
Yeah. It was so
Okay.
chill. It was so chill.
I want to go to Italy.
It was so chill and calm.
Do we talk about Domo's nails? No, not yet. No, or any type of fruit.
Okay. You want to know something about my nails?
Fruit.
They're
Yes, we
small.
did.
They're natural. But I have an appointment at 8:30 tonight in 2 hours.
Okay.
Because my nail tech, she works all hours, and she's been in Japan. That's where she's from.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, I want my nails done before my birthday, and so she fit me in today at 8:30.
8:30, yeah.
She didn't do it because she does do 8:00 appointments. She also does 5 a.m. appointments.
No,
she does. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I don't.
I don't. Do like an 8:30 and then also a 5. Fuck no. She's
No, I think like it switches. Like she'll start really early.
Yeah.
Or she'll go really late.
All right.
And Tasha Peaches were mentioned earlier.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, at the beginning.
The Bellini?
Yeah, I crossed off peaches, but I was waiting for other fruits to be discussed. I'll be right back.
So yes, I'm getting my nails done in 2 hours. I will probably fall asleep. I hope I won't. I maybe nod off, but we'll see. Yeah, see, look at these. Look at my nails right now. And they're stubby.
They still look good for being stubby, though.
I do have naturally long nail beds, and they're actually like messed up, and they're shorter than because they got ripped. That was one compliment I always got was about my nails. Yeah, I feel like it was like an odd compliment, and then I was
I've
cover
only
them
had
up.
mine done once.
Only once. Time to go again.
That's been about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Did you get like?
I went with the gel polish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the gel. I feel like it's lighter on the nails, not as
although it's a pain to get off.
It is. But I like to be dolled up and dressy, but I also don't care to be grunge either. So when my nails start looking crappy, I go with it. Did you go tinkle?
I did.
Oh, Tasha
Yeah,
took a
I've been drinking
tinkle.
so much damn water today. It's just like going right through me. Gotta love it when I'm finally like flowing.
Mhm.
I was gonna say I love using the kids' bathroom because we installed. They have a double sink, but we installed automatic sinks, faucets
Mhm.
in there. Best thing we ever did. It wastes
Like,
so much less water.
what does that mean?
You put your hands under and it turns on, and you can wash your
Oh,
stuff.
Essentially, what you see in like
Yeah.
Walmart
yeah,
bathrooms
yeah,
or
yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah. They're really pretty, like black ones that kind of come up and over, and
Nice.
and
Nice.
you can turn it to like stay on cold or hot or whatever, and then you just put your hand under, and then you can put your hand under the back of it to stop it, like to turn it back off. But if the kids forget to do it, it still turns off after 1 minute, like automatically. I love it; it's so great. And
Wait.
we put them in over a year ago, and we have not changed the batteries on those yet.
Wait, teen, I'm sorry. What, yours says weak? Did I mess
Yeah,
up somewhere?
I have a
Hold
square
on.
that says weak question mark.
I'm looking at my list I have.
Yeah, one of mine says.
You know what?
Raw, I have no idea why. Yeah, I got one right here. Look, it says.
yeah, I got that one too, and it's like
I wonder what you meant to put there. I mean, now.
Oh, maybe. Okay, I haven't done this before, so maybe I wasn't making a comma where it was supposed to be. I think that was supposed to be how was everyone's week.
I didn't ask that.
This is my first time making these.
he says
That's
free
okay.
space.
That's okay. That's okay.
So
I
I
have
think
that one too. Hey,
so.
free space. I'm crossing it off.
So I'm assuming
That's what you meant.
that what does anybody have a phrase? So am I supposed to put a comma after? I thought, okay.
How was everyone's week? You just need to put the whole thing there. Like, how was everyone's week? It'll fit. It'll fit.
Well, I'm wondering if somebody just has how or was or everyone's. You know,
Golly, if you accidentally just like
so
separate.
if everybody has how, was, everyone's,
Those are all free spaces.
that's
I'm sure
all
we've
the
said
same thing.
Okay.
The learning experience for me.
That's okay. That's okay. And Nora said, I've only seen that bitch like 3 times. Take her the fuck off. Love you. Oh my God. That's great. And
Yeah, well, I thought I did.
That's okay. She meant it's okay. It's okay. We've got plenty of time.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, I'm looking at my list.
All right. So Rebecca's going to England with either her mom or Shane.
Oh.
Do you have a specific town in England you're going to go back to? And did you go to Bath? I would go there. You could also go to York. Ooh. Or the Cotswolds. Oh, beautiful. I would go all the way back there. All over the place.
Oh, my nail lady's calling me right now.
Okay, you can go answer. You can mute to answer the phone if you need to. I'm not gonna.
Hello? Hello? Hi.
Hi. I wanted to find out, are you able to come now or any earlier?
I can come by. I mean, I can leave in like 10 minutes and I'd be there in.
Sure, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Okay. I had a cancellation right now, so thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, see you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
They need you to come early.
That's her husband. So.
Oh, he said, fuck that. I want to get down early tonight. You need to get over here and get done.
So, quick story. So, in the community that we live in, so I do my own hair, but there was a time where I didn't do my own hair. So, like the hairdressers that do the vibrant hair and the nails, there's only so many people that people go to. And so I had my nails done.
Mm-hmm.
And this one hairdresser saw my nails. She's like, oh, do you go to Mari? I was like, oh, yeah, I do. So Mari is this very cute little Japanese woman, and her husband is this very large white dude. He
Okay.
was in the Navy. They met. So she can get aggressive. So she does. It's just the two of them. They're really cute. They're really cute. She does the nails and everything, and he makes the calls and sets the appointments and everything. And so she just sits there, and she'll yell at him like, "Jay, I need this," and then he's like, "Okay, here you go." And then I do my own hair now, yeah. And so when the person that was doing my hair saw my nails, she's like, "Oh, like, is she really mean to her husband?" So she's had a few clients that had their nails done, and they would talk about it. And the one client was like, "Yeah, I even looked at him. He was like, she was like, are you okay? You know, like,
Blink twice if you need help.
yes." It was totally that story. And then somebody else was like, "But I think he likes it."
Yeah, I'm sure. Sounds like it.
But hey,
Why
they have
didn't anyone tell her to mute? I did. I said, "Are you gonna mute?" And she was like,
yeah, you did say mute, and I was like, let's
There you
do
go.
this.
Yeah, you gotta be there in 20. Gotta be there.
Yeah, it takes me 15. So,
Did you hear that?
that being said,
It's like an earthquake.
should we end or am I gonna leave?
Well, we can just finish this question here. Some people where they're gonna go. England and my mom.
All
Mason
right.
said Hawaii. I'm gonna bring my mom.
Oh, you're just trying to gain points.
Teen said the Seychelles. There are no mosquitoes, and I'd bring my sister. Grims. I'd love to go to the Maldives. The sand glows at night from the algae. Love that.
Ooh.
Love that. Anyone else? Anyone else where you're going?
I didn't say who I'd bring though.
Host needs to yell at someone. Yeah, who are you gonna bring?
I'd bring my doppelganger.
Do you have one?
No, I don't. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. So I'd have to go find them.
Yeah, everyone's supposed to have a doppelganger. I want to find one.
That's who I'd bring.
I don't know who I would bring.
Maybe fuck that. I'll meet someone there.
Yeah.
You could just meet someone there, Jessica. There you go.
I just bring an extra ticket for extra luggage.
And for extra leg room.
Yeah.
Extra seat.
That's my doppelganger. Oh, they missed it, but I have this extra seat.
I bought 2 seats for me. I'm gonna spread out this
See?
place.
Exactly. That's right.
There
Jessica?
you go.
I mean, that would be a way of doing it.
Yeah, travel real good. You could like scoot to the side and like hang. Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah, if you got a problem, go talk to fucking HR of the airlines.
Exactly. Okay, so this week we are reading chapters 10 through 20. So nice and easy to remember, 10 through 20. We will not be meeting on Sunday because Sunday is Mother's Day. So everyone have a wonderful Mother's Day. We will see you all on Monday afterwards. We'll do a 6 p.m. and we'll keep it to 1 hour and just kind of discuss the book and check in and see how everyone's Mother's Day was. So no bingos tonight, but still plenty of month to get one in. So we will
can't always be winners.
Can't always. We'll send a new card out next week for everybody. And at least that'll go on during our hour. So, all right, you guys, everyone have a wonderful week. A happy Mother's Day. And we will see you all on Monday. Have a good night, bitches.
Bye.